Hi guys. Okay, it's super early in the morning and I'm just going to make some stuff with crap off my desk, I think. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to grab. There's just piles of crap everywhere. Okay. This. Oh, this is just some junk mail I brought home from my dad's. I was cleaning off one of his bookshelves and, old people, they keep everything that comes in the mail. So this is from 2017. Anyway, look at this. It says photographs and it's quite pretty. Looks like an old book. So I've got a journal this can go in. I've made a kind of red, it's not a red theme, but it ended up with a lot of red in it. So I might pop this in one of those pockets. Okay. Let me get some paper. Okay, this is just photocopy paper that's already been printed on one side. This has probably come from my husband's work. Oh. I feel like I need to whisper. It's so early and it's like freezing. My fingers aren't working. Okay, get on with it, or this video is going to be 10 hours long. Okay, I think I might just back this with coffee dyed paper, I think, and just make it like a little writing spot. That's so boring, isn't it? But that's what I'm going to do. I just want to really get rid of it off my desk. It's been floating around for months. Okay. And this one I can stick straight into a journal to get rid of it, which is great. Oh, I'm going to have gluey hands. Yeah, I've got a lot of rubbish on my desk, so I will be very happy just to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Now, sorry, this is unplanned, so it's not going to be anything amazing. I just want to pick a few bits of crap just to get rid of it. I've decided I'm only crafting with stuff off my desk this year because I took a year off and I've just got so much rubbish everywhere. I mean, I took a year off YouTube. And every time I came into my craft room, I would bring something in from the house, dump it on my desk, and that's where it would stay. So I would just love to use up some of the rubbish. I've got like old clothes, food packaging, magazines, bits I've ripped out of books and off packages, and buttons and ribbons off Christmas gifts, and oh gosh, all manner of rubbish. Okay. Let's see. This is the best bit of junk mail I've ever seen, I think. Okay, I really didn't glue this down straight. too blind to trim it properly. Okay. Onto the floor. Needs a vacuum. All right. Feel like it's a bit bumpy. That'll do. Probably should wait till it dries to fold it, but let's do it anyway. Okay. I'm just going to pop that under there to flatten for a little bit. What else have I got? Oh gosh. See, this is this is what I mean. Like, I ripped these out of magazines for some reason. I don't know why. I have a feeling it was this magazine I'm gluing out of, because I can see that exact colour. Oh no. Maybe. I don't know. Now, what did I keep this for? Goodness knows. I can't recall. I must have had something in mind that day. And as usual, I just got distracted. So, I could just toss it in the garbage. I know that. But since I've picked it up and I've got you here watching, we're going to use it. Okay. Let's get rid of that. These, what am I going to do with them? Okay. I'm going to take the easy way out. This is a phone book that I just glue scrap papers into. All manner of junk papers. This says book number 4. Because I have already made 3 of these, and I think I've got a playlist showing what I do with these stupid pages once they're... Oh, what am I up to? See, you can see, like, Lego pages. Oh my gosh, I've got so many of those. Bits of book page and crap. You know when you're making something and you've got a little bit of... the little bit that you've trimmed off, brown paper. I don't know what those are. Looks like there's some brochures in there. Okay, where's it up to? Here. Paint wipe off pages. Okay. Let's just glue this baby in. Where do I want it? Okay, don't think about it, just glue it. Now these phone book pages, I just glue off carts, school kids' notes, just any crap, honestly. Whatever comes across my path. Anything goes in it. And mostly I make these funky looking envelopes. Do I have one here? Let's see. Yeah, I just mostly make envelopes out of them. I don't line the inside. I leave it as the phone book. And they come in handy. What else did I do with them? I think I also made some... I made little notebooks with them. I lined the other side as well with junk papers. Filled it with brown paper bags. Stuck a picture on top. And made some little notebooks. Anyway, you would have seen those on my channel previously. If you've been with me for a while. Oh, this phone book has still got a fair bit to go in it. Oh, that's just short. That's okay, I'll trim the top. Yeah, often when I use magazines, I'm always tearing little bits out to make stuff, but if I don't make it on the spot, I kind of forget what I pulled it out for. I really can't remember why I wanted purple and pink paper. No idea, but it's going in here. There. Being magazine page, I wouldn't have minded throwing it into the recycle bin, to be honest. I hate magazine pages unless they're thick and not glossy. Okay, now I might just finish this page since we have it out, and then we'll turn these two into 2 envelopes. What do I need? I don't like that little piece there. These are some little strips from some tags I made a few months ago. Actually, I've only just recently uploaded that video. This is the best way to get rid of junk papers, honestly. Having a little phone book just to glue them all into. If you don't have a phone book, you can use, you know, like a catalogue or magazine, or even just an old paperback novel, junk mail, whatever. Just glue them all down, and then you can find a project to make with them later. They really come in handy. Okay, so I don't normally make stuff as I go. I usually fill the whole book and then make stuff, but since we're doing these 2 pages, we'll make something with them now. I'll try not to have a crap-a-lanch. Pop that there, and I need something for there. Okay, I've got a little bit of brown paper that I shall put there. I often just pop into my craft room early in the morning before the grandkiddies are up, and just make a few little bits off my desk. Just before they have to get ready for school. Actually, the littlest grandson, he always sees my light on through the lounge room window, and he comes out looking for me. Okay, we'll put it that way. Okay. So with these, I normally just make envelopes, so I will just make 2 little envelopes with these. that a bit bigger. Okay. Well, it just had to be on the glue line, didn't it? I'm just going to put something along there because I folded it right where the glue line is, which is not ideal. I'll just stick another piece over top. That's the good thing about junk journals. You can fix anything by putting a strip of paper over top. Normally I wouldn't fold these up while they're still wet. They'd normally all be dry. Okay, I'm just going to let them dry a little bit before I trim them actually. Shove them under there as well. Okay, what else is on my desk? These. I have these left over from, I made those little fabric covered notebooks. I had these little fabric covered notebooks I made the other week. A couple of weeks ago actually. And I think at the time, for some bizarre reason, I quite liked the look of these, how they were, and I thought I'll make them into notebooks without covering them with fabric, and then I tossed them aside and forgot. Anyway, these are prawn dumplings. And of course I kept the box. The boxes are clean because the dumplings inside the box are in a plastic bag, so it doesn't smell like prawns or anything. And they're white inside. Okay, I'm just going to cut down some paper to put in here, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've quickly just torn up some paper. These are all, you know, previously used paper. It's got printing on one side. And I think I'll just make some little notebooks like that. I don't know why. I like the look of the little prawn dumpling box. I'm going to actually just leave them like that. Okay. Thread. Oh gosh. This. All right. These are threads from Hawaiian lace that I cut up years ago. Oh, there's two there. Okay. So years ago, I cut up a whole bunch of lace. My sister had found a bag of them in a curbside cleanup, and they were still new in the plastic bags, and there was like a zillion of them. Anyway, I cut them all up, and I've still got heaps of those little wave flowers. And and I kept the strings and it's just been sitting on my desk, and I use it for sewing all sorts of weird stuff like this. Okay. Oh wait, I want to, before I sew those, I want to cover up the writing. Okay. So I'm just going to cover up the writing with some of the blank spots that I've trimmed off. Oh, actually. Oh, here's that page that I've pulled that purple piece off. What was I going to do with it? I really don't know now. I cannot remember. I'm easily distracted when I craft. I'll start making something and something else catches my eye. And then I'm off making something else. Okay, so I've covered the bits with writing, and I'm just going to sew this in with a quick 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Oops, my hands are all gluey now. Now the little fabric covered notebooks I made, I just use my sewing machine to sew straight down the center. But these I'll just sew with the needle and thread. Okay. I'm not going to measure because they're just simple little notebooks. They don't need to be perfect. Oh, I'm too blind. I'm too far away. Where's the hole? Oh gosh. Now you know why I never sew things on camera. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I love this prawn dumpling box so much. I think it's so cute. Okay. Look, there's a cute little notebook now just to pop into a journal. Okay, there's one. Okay, now I'm going to quickly cover the papers on the other one and sew the signatures in. I'll do that off camera so I don't torture you again gluing. Okay, so I've sewn those in. All scraps. Aren't they cute? I really love them. Okay, so they're my two little prawn dumpling notebooks. Okay, let's get back under here. Okay, so we've got this little writing space. I'm thinking I might put photo hinges there, and then you can put photos in there. No. Stay on target. Okay, that's those two. And these little envelopes I need to trim. Okay, and I want to trim that little top bit. I need to trim the edges because when I glue in the phone book, I never quite go right to the edge, or I go over the edge, so it's not very straight. Okay. Now I'm going to just quickly sew these. I'm going to just sew straight around there. Okay, I've sewn those. Now I've still got red thread in my sewing machine. You know, I'm a bit blind, so I don't like to change the thread in my sewing machine until it runs out. So I'll just keep sewing with red thread until it's gone, basically. Unless I'm doing a project where I really, really need a particular colour thread, which is not often. I just use any. Okay. I do think these would have looked better with black thread, though. I think it just gives the edges some definition. Anyway, so there's two little envelopes. I just love these collaged phone book envelopes. I think they're so cute. I might stick something else there. It looks a bit blank to me. Anyway, there's two envelopes. Like I said, I don't line the inside unless there's something gross there. Like, you know, there was a dentist one with some ugly rotting teeth once. So I'll cover that up. But otherwise, those can stay like that. What else? I can see the lounge room light on. So the little munchkins will be coming for me soon. Do I have time for one more little thing? Where's something quick on my desk? Okay. Oh, why did I keep this box? Because look at this pattern. This was in a Christmas gift basket my husband brought home from work. And it had a nice pattern on it, so I kept it. Actually, there's a few other boxes on my desk that I've kept from that gift basket as well. It's not a very good size. I think I'm just going to have to take the easy option and make little journal cards or tags. It's a bit of a weird size. Okay. Where's my little trimmer? Oh no, it's not going to chop now, is it? I can't see where the fold line is. There. Okay. Oh, it is chopping. This funky pattern kind of sends me a bit cross-eyed when I look at it too long. Oh, I didn't trim that off enough. I've left some of the fold line there. Have I got it now? Yep. Okay, so... Oh. My fingers are all gluey. Why do I see little notebooks in everything? Okay. Oops. I don't like that bit there. But if I trim it anymore, it's not centered. Oh, I didn't get the fold line at the top. My gosh, I'm super blind today. Okay. I could stick a little pocket along there, I suppose. This is kind of cute just as it is. I think I'm going to just put a little pocket down the side there. Okay, let's put that piece aside for a minute. This one has that label on the back. I don't like that. This side I might just make a little journal card. Oh gosh, I've left the edging on that as well. I've tried to cut the fold lines out. I'm too blind to see from here. I'm a bit far away. Okay. I think I'll keep only one side of this. I'll see that way better, won't I? You've never seen someone cut up a box so inefficiently. Okay. Oh my gosh, I still did it. Did I get it all now? Okay. Okay. This one I don't think I'll use. Okay. For this piece, let's get rid of all this rubbish. Oh, wait. I could always... These little pieces, we could punch some cute circles out of the bits that are okay. There's one. I don't know what I'll use those for, but we'll use them for something. Oh, I know what. But you'll see these in a project another day, because I don't have time right now, but at least we'll punch the little circles out. Okay, so all this can go in the recycle bin. Oh, this. Okay, all that can go in the recycle. That one, I was doing a small hole, but I didn't center it properly. So, had to punch a large hole over it. Okay. Oh, this one I didn't do either. I still didn't center it properly. Okay. I need... What do I need? This is just that leftover little piece from when I sewed that little dumpling notebook. So you'll see these in an upcoming little project. Got two cute little taggies. Let's chuck them aside. This is not centered. I'm not happy, Jan, with this. Okay. That'll do. Okay, that's just going to be a strange little journal spot. And this one, What do I need? I need just a bit of now I feel like I need, okay, let's get something else. I do have these funky little guys. Okay, I just need a little bit of cardboard to go there. I'll make a little pocket. Okay, that'll do. Okay. Oh, I need more glue. So I have to cover that ugly little strip down the side, so we'll make a little pocket. Okay. Okay. Maybe about there. Maybe round his corners a little. Okay, I don't want to push that in yet until that dries. Okay, and I need to cover that up. Should I leave the red line around it? I don't like this thing. This thing is bugging me. I think I'm going to put a picture over that. Okay, this is going back in the crap pile for next time because I don't have time to fix it. I could just leave that little nuts thing there, couldn't I? Actually, maybe I'll leave it. I don't need to cover that, do I? It's kind of cute how it is. Okay. That can go in the junk pile. That can go in there. Yeah, I think I'll leave that like that because it's kind of cute. Okay, so I better call it quits because the kids are up, the grandkitties. Okay, that, and 2 funky envelopes. Okay, I didn't use much crap off my desk, but I did get rid of some stuff. Okay, that's it. I've got to run. Thanks for sticking around. And maybe I'll film some more of my crazy morning crafting that I do before the grandkids get up. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.